So the very first mistake I believe most photographers make is not thinking about the intention behind the photograph that you're trying to create. So what story are you trying to tell? What is the purpose of the image you're trying to create? Because it's easy to just have a subject and you're like, oh, I need to light this way, I need to put this, I need to put that. But you have to think about, first of all, how is this photograph going to be used? What is it going to be used for? Because that's going to influence the kind of lighting that you're going to use for that subject. So let's say, for instance, this very beautiful lady here, I mean, if she had her full makeup on and I was taking a picture to emphasize her face, her personality, and not really paying attention to her outfit, I'm going to light her in such a way to ensure that her face is very, very prominent. The features of her makeup is also very, very prominent. And I'm not going to pay so much attention to how I am going to light the entire body. Beyond that, she's also a very young, beautiful woman. So obviously she doesn't have a lot of wrinkles. She doesn't have a lot of wrinkles on her face. It means that it's very easy to light her softly. Or even when I use some certain kind of light, it's not going to give as much shadows as someone that is a bit older that has wrinkles and all of that. So that is going to affect, okay, for her, I'm going to think, okay, I'm going to use even if I'm using a soft lighting, I know that there's going to be an even spread all over her face. But if I'm also going to use some sort of hard lighting, it's not going to be as distinct compared to an older person. Also, if I am thinking of, okay, the makeup is the emphasis here, I'm looking at ensuring that the direction of the light is hitting her face fully. So her face is evenly lit compared to every part of her. So I'm not trying to create shadows in any way because I'm trying to get the entire makeup. So, and that is in relation to the intention that what I'm going to be using this photograph for at the end of the day. So really, the story you're trying to tell with an image is going to determine how you want to light, whether you want to use soft lighting, whether you want to use natural light, whether you want to use backlight. So if she had a beautiful hair, for instance, and I wanted to make emphasis on the color of the hair, I'm going to think about, okay, I need to have some light coming in from here. But more than this, it's always important to start with your first light and then build up from there.